Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ever since that last camping trip with my friends at Lazarus Island, the Into the Woods in my last video, I've been wanting to come back. But this time, I'm gonna do it solo. Last time I didn't check out this convenience store over here, so let's take a look. It's this blue container right here. They've got ice, snacks, chocos, instant noodles, just the basic stuffs. Get ready for the prices though. I booked my camping permit through the SLA website. If you are planning to camp, be sure to apply at least 2 weeks in advance. You can also check out my short video for a quick guide on the booking process. Anyway, I'm gonna set up my tent here. Everything was going well up to this point. I honestly thought setting up the canopy would be as easy as pitching a tent. But I was so wrong. First, I was shocked how big the canopy was, then by how many strings there were, and honestly, how am I even supposed to set it up? I'm back. Actually, I went online to search for a canopy guide, and the connection was so poor, I had to walk over to the pavilion just to get some signal, then come back to continue setting up. At first, I was feeling pretty confident, until... First thing first is to tie the strings to all 4 corners of the canopy. Then I secure each string to a tent peg and tied it firmly. I also learned how to tie a sliding knot so I could easily adjust the rope length. And then I thought all I had to do was to get those 2 poles to stand, but every time I pulled on the other side, they kept falling.
Skipping down the sidewalk with a carefree grin. Every day's a story, let the fun begin.
Either I figure this out or I'll be camping without a canopy.
I leave the gloom behind. Laughter in the breeze.
After almost an hour of countless pulls here and there, I finally got this close to setting it up. Adjusting the strings, tightening the corners, and finally, my canopy was up.
Hearts so light, they're ready to soar. This is the life
After the tough moment with the canopy, it was time to set up my tent. Setting it up got easier and easier after a few rounds of camping. Luckily, it didn't take me too long. And I must say, I really like how lightweight my nature hike tent is. I decided to set my tent under the canopy to block some direct sunlight and keep the tent cooler. This time, I brought not just my foam mat, but also my inflatable air bed, just hoping for a better night's sleep for my bony body. Also, I always make sure my tent is zipped up to keep the flies or whatsoever insects from getting in. I also brought my little mood light to add some cozy vibes to the tent at night. After getting everything set up while waiting for night to fall and getting dinner ready, I looked at my canopy and started thinking about what I could do better next time. I might need one more stick. When I thought there wasn't going to be a nice sunset, that golden light hit my tent and it's so pretty. Since it was gonna get dark soon, I started prepping dinner. I even brought my pressure cooker this time to make some rice. While waiting for dinner to be ready, listening to the waves and catching the sunset, that's the most healing moment. My rice is ready, and honestly, it turned out better than I expected. Packing was super last minute, so I didn't bring much food. I picked up a pack of 10 eggs at Marina South Pier, and I'm just gonna cook 3 eggs to go with my rice. The sky's getting really dark and the bugs start to come. I also brought a bottle of Yakult along with some ice left over. There's nothing better than an icy drink at this hour. At the same time, checking if any insects are near me while I'm eating. Look at my camping setup. This is exactly the picture I always had in mind. I love it. If you ask me what you can do on an island with no internet, it's definitely meditating. While doing that, you are constantly connecting yourself closer to nature. You know, camping isn't just about being outdoors or escaping city life. It's kind of a way to hit pause, to slow down and remind yourself what really matters. When you are out here, away from all the usual distractions, you start noticing the little things. The sound of the wind, the stars above, the smell of the earth. It's those simple moments that help you reconnect, not just with nature, but with yourself. That's the beauty of camping for me. It's a chance to reset, recharge, and come back feeling a little more grounded. Alright, time to get some rest. Good morning. Woke up from a not too bad sleep. The fan really helped to keep the tent nice and chill, and the sleeping bag ended up being my bed sheet. Standing under the vast sky, looking out at what seemed like an endless ocean, I felt so small. It's still early in the morning. I'm just getting my hard-boiled eggs and green bean soup ready for breakfast. Then I'll head out for a run while they cool off. When I saw the monkeys, I was honestly scared. I thought there was just one, but the whole tree was full of them.
Woke up to the glow of the morning light. The world feels
My green bean soup is ready, but I forgot to bring sugar. My breakfast. Let me go and talk to another solo camper over there. Today's weather was quite cooling and the wind was pretty strong. Thankful for the canopy, it helped block out the direct sunlight. And I took a quick nap and the whole mood just felt different. I'm starting to pack a bit before making lunch. There's just so much time to myself out here. I get to think more, reflect more, especially with the poor connection. You are kind of forced to be away from your screen. People ask me why camping. And honestly, I don't really have a clear answer. The last time I went camping was way back in 2020. I guess I just love that feeling, doing things at my own pace, slowing down, cooking my own food, watching the sunset. You observe your surroundings, feel the present at a pace that's super slow. These are my own moments just for myself. Gonna cook my last meal on the island before packing up and heading home. Definitely instant noodles with an egg combo. This fried egg didn't quite turn out how I expected. It's okay, just gonna add the water directly into the container and put the instant noodle in. When I was about to enjoy my lunch, I got attacked by a giant bee. Pretty sure it was aiming for my instant noodles. Luckily, since the noodles were hot, there was nowhere around the container for it to land its little bee feet. Compared to the monkeys and water lizard, I could totally chase this one away. Continue to pack up and get ready to leave the island. Back to the earlier question, why camping? Camping's definitely not for everyone. Everyone knows it's not the most comfortable thing. My biggest enemy, sandflies. They leave you itchy for weeks and the scars don't really go away. There are plenty of other things too, like when it's too warm and you can't sleep at night, or when you have to constantly stay alert to your surroundings. And if it rains, that's a whole different story with a totally different mood. But for me, all of that doesn't really matter. I come prepared for it. I just want to enjoy it while I'm out there. Last but not least, I guess this will be my final insect attack for this camping trip. That's it for the solo camping trip. I've got plans to visit some campsites in Malaysia, so if you are interested, hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. Thanks for the support and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!